Colton, these are some of the most fucking insane cards that I've seen throughout the entire National. Colton is a massive buyer and seller to repackers. Colton, why don't you tell us a little about what's going on?
Yeah, so we got anything from the big kahunas, right?
Big kahuna, 10-10.
Right, we got a couple quick, especially this one. ARs,
Holy
Bryce Young,
shit,
gold.
guy, holy shit. Let me ask you a question. Do you grade any of your stuff or not?
So, I don't really have time to grade it, so I buy quality cards so that I can sell them to people so that they can grade them. I don't have 3 months to wait around.
It's not your, it's not your thing.
When I'm buying raw, I try to make sure that I'm buying the right raw. One of ones, perfectly clean street.
Right. So you look at them and you're like, yeah.
And then I sell them to people so that they can go ahead and sell them.
Right. And you think you have a good eye on, like, you've picked up over the years? Like,
not perfect, right? But so gem rate's around 75% of whenever I've done it. But aside from that,
75 is strong.
Yeah, not only like do we have the big cards, but we also have like smaller cards, case hit, 10.
Still great cards.
10,
$1,000 cards.
You know what I mean? So we have a bunch of different things, but yeah, really excited. Appreciate you stopping by. And
can I ask you, like, what? Okay, so you're making money, you're doing well, you're providing a great service to people. Generally speaking, what are you trying to buy at, and what are you selling at?
So I buy high, right? I buy cards that people will pass on. The reason why I do that is because everybody wants them. A prime example is this card right here. For anybody that comes by a card, a 𝐔𝐬 Genesis, you can't find them.
Right. I haven't seen them yet.
Right. So these are the kind of cards that you pay up for because they do hold a premium.
So let's say, what's the comp on that card? Do you know?
So $625.
And you pay how much?
I paid $650 last night at trade night.
Right. So you're not scared to pay above comp.
Yep.
And then you'll sell for like 110 maybe.
Yeah. So probably around 110 at the end of the day. I look at eBay prices, kind of figure out what's going on, what they look for. But also I also look for like trends. So for example, I had a Brock Purdy snakeskin PSA 10. The last comp on it was $4,300. I paid $5,000. I ended up getting $8,000 for it. And
you just knew based on what his pipe was going up or whatever?
Right. So just buy the cards that everybody wants. Think about profit as like a quick flip, right? 5% is okay because when you move $100,000 in cards, 5% is a lot of money.
Yeah, he has a big business mindset. That's a big business mindset.
Think about things like this as well. We're going to pay up on cards downtown. You're going to have to pay 100% at times. But when you go ahead and sell them to repackers or whoever, you may have to drop down to 95%. It's called a profit loss. So you lose 5%, but you're going to gain in the long run.
And you're okay taking a loss, so you don't take a bigger loss down the line,
Correct. So at the end of the day, I've grown. I've been in this with my daughters for a little under 2 years. I don't do this full time for a business. I do it as a hobby to fund the National, all of the hotels, everything like that. At the end of the day, we started with $5,000, paid ourselves back, and we're sitting at over $150,000 in cards. So
how much do you think is in this case, sir?
There's probably around $150,000 right now.
That's sick. And how much of this do you think you'll move before you leave the National?
I will move 90% of this before leaving the National, and the only reason why is because I have a card that's just near and dear to my heart. I've turned it down. I've sold the same card 3 times and bought it back every single time. So hold on to your grail. Don't let it up, and just keep pushing away. And don't be afraid to lose a little bit of money to gain some money.
That's huge. That's huge. How many cards do you have in your PC?
So in my PC, I have about 25 big cards. Right. One of my first cards I ever pulled is in my PC, right?
What is it? I want to hear.
So the first big card I ever pulled was a Trevor Lawrence die-cut white out of 25 out of a blaster box.
Sick. That's sick. That's awesome.
It's not a valuable card, but...
Wait, it was rookie or no?
Yeah, it was rookie.
That's an awesome card. I mean, it's probably $300 and $400 card, no?
Yeah, now it's probably worth like $200, but at the end of the day, it's just what's special to you.
Right.
I
remember that moment. You'll always remember that moment.
Yeah, the first downtown I ever pulled, but on average at a lot of the big shows, I generally have around 150 to 200 case hits at a time. So stop by. I'll pay really strong. I'll help you build up your business. Just understand that you have to pay up for cards at time, and a little bit of profit is okay in the long run.
Dude, good guy. I'm a poker player. I feel like I have pretty good reads on. Immediately, I got a really strong read on this guy. Big heart, awesome guy. Good fucking business right here.
Yeah, thank you very much. And I wish everybody the best, and just keep pushing, keep grinding, and ride the wave.
Keep grinding. Thanks, Colton. You're the man, bro.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man. Appreciate you.